Aloha. This is our backyard here, just another spot on the island that we love. Nobody ever here, just a great day. And I got here by understanding that any business that doesn't take its inventory is out of business very quickly. I was in the restaurant business for a long time, 25 years. In restaurants for 11, and then servicing restaurants for another 14 years. And it was really easy to tell who was going to stay in business and who wasn't. The ones that weren't, they didn't take inventory. The ones that did, they seemed to be able to cut costs and increase service. What's the inventory of a network marketer? It's basically what you did with your time. And a lot of times that's a little wide for people. So we put in play an idea called the 4 Ds. And this is a great way to grade yourself. D number 1, if you execute these 4 Ds, then your inventory will be spot on. You'll be a productive, effective, and efficient network marketer with plenty of time for your family and plenty of time for the other parts of your life, and keep this whole business in balance. It can get a little out of balance. The 4 Ds will help you keep it in balance. D number 1 is delay gratification. You've got to delay gratification. Years ago, when we used to go out and do seminars, we'd say, the average person watches TV in about 7 hours a day. And of course, no one in the room would ever raise their hand admitting to that. And of course, today it's a little murkier because we all have these cell phones and we're watching YouTube. I got a thing from a guy last week who's told me he's struggling a little bit with his business. I get 3 to 5 YouTubes from him a day that are 3 to 7 minutes apiece, because I don't watch them. Hey pal, I'm sorry if you're looking at this and you're now finding out I don't watch them, but there's no way that he's just looking at 5. So it's a little murkier today, but the average person spends between 5 and 7 hours surfing the internet, watching TV, and playing games on their cell phone. So you have to delay gratification, because if you do, then you can do this stuff anytime you want. The second D is dedication. I'm not talking about I'm so dedicated. I'm talking about learning the skills, and there's a bunch of them here at the site. Yeah, they're 35 minutes to learn them, or 40 minutes for some of them. If we're going to make some money, we need to learn some skills. You've got to dedicate yourself to being a professional network marketer. And I'm not talking about GoPro or any of that stuff with all the bells and whistles. I'm talking about one simple thing. Professionals know the 3 money-making areas, and they learn the skills in those money-making areas, because professionals get paid and amateurs pay to watch players play. So you got to be dedicated. You got to be determined. And no, I'm not saying don't quit, don't ever give up, you can't fail, you can only quit. That's all a bunch of motivational bull. Okay? What do I mean by determination? You've got to determine what you want out of this business, and you got to get fiercely loyal to that. If you take a magnifying glass and you move that magnifying glass on a sunny day like this all over the place on those sticks, nothing's going to happen. But if you hold that magnifying glass still, eventually the effect of the sun coming through. So when I say determination, you have to be focused on one thing. One thing. You got to be determined that nothing is going to get in the way of your MDCs. What are MDCs? Minimum daily contacts that you're making either for yourself or for people on your team. And that's really the big one. That's a really easy inventory. If your MDC is 4 or 3 or 8, you've got to do that no matter what. And if it's 4 and you do 6 today, tomorrow you're starting clean again. You've got to be determined to hit that MDC, because if you're going to make some money, if I'm going to make some money, we need to talk to people. And the last D is probably the most important. You can think of the other 3 of balancing on this 4th D, and that's discipline. You have to have the discipline to do the things that are necessary. What are the things that are necessary? Delay gratification, dedication to becoming a skilled network marketer, and of course, determination to hit that MDC. You gotta have that discipline. You got a cold or a flu, get over it. Okay, you still got to make those 4 contacts. You're not working the business that day, shut it off, enjoy your family, enjoy your time off. But the days you're working the business, stop shuffling papers, stop reorganizing, stop surfing the internet for some magical system. You've been talking to people your whole life. You've been doing network marketing since you've been 6 years old. All network marketing is telling people we know about things that we like, appreciate, or think that they might like or appreciate or benefit from. So that's the deal. The discipline, delay gratification, determination, dedication to your craft, and of course the discipline to make sure that you're doing the other 3 Ds. Aloha, we'll see you on the beaches of the world if you execute the 4 Ds, because every person in any business that doesn't take inventory is out of business. Let me know what you think. Am I being too harsh? Am I being straight? Okay, forget about it. You know, tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think. Share this with your team, because I love it when people say, I disagree, or here's why, or could give me more detail. So let me know what you think. Share it, tweet it with your team. Have a great day. If you'll execute those 4 Ds, you'll be here or wherever that is for you.